Good morning and welcome to another episode of Tokyo Reds. We are Liverpool fans based in the land of the rising sun, and we get in. Haha, Liverpool, top of the league, 6-1 winners over Watford. Wow, just wow. It was so good. Great performance, amazing performance, one of the best Liverpool performances I've seen in a long time, especially going forward. Unbelievable. I am a very happy man. It's very cold here in Ebisu. That's where we're at today. We're at Ebisu Garden Place, which I thought for years was called Garden Palace, but apparently it's called Garden Place. Just figured that out right now, so that's pretty stupid. Anyway, so yeah, John, what did you think of the game?
Boom. Words can't describe how happy I was at the end of that. It was just like watching Heart or something, wasn't it? It was just incredible. It was a bit of a slow start, but I was a bit worried actually at the beginning. Kept on hitting the post. I thought I might have flashbacks Liverpool a few years ago, but no, I'm not.
Yeah, fair dues. When the opposite team can't take a kick off properly, it's going to be a bit of a bad day. But it was a terrible day for Watford.
Terrible day for Watford, but in fairness, I don't think they played that badly. I think in fairness, they scored a really good goal. They actually came at us. It was just that we were that good.
It was kind of like, it was fitting, wasn't it, that they couldn't play in the yellow and black, playing in white, because they were just like ghosts, weren't they? You know what I mean? That's what it was. It wasn't that they were actually playing in a different kit. They were just that petrified. It turned them white.
Yeah, they didn't. To be fair, they were all right. Like, that's the thing. We were just mint. Do you know what I mean? We were so good, but there we are. Anyway, so there's 7-goal game. Let's talk about those goals. So the first goal, Coutinho plays a short corner to Henderson, who gives it straight back to him, and then he whips the ball into Mane. Mane heads it into the goal. Yeah, it's good to see Mane score again. And it's good to see him score from ahead this time.
Great to see him back on the score sheet. A couple of people were critical on him against Palace because I think he had the shot he had over and then the one-on-one. Really good header. And you could see it did lot for his confidence. Tell you what though, Coutinho, that ball in. The thing is, the pace on that. All you need is someone to just flick it on, and that's going in. The pace in that delivery was just fantastic. Good to see the short corner as well. Well done to Mane. And it was just important because the longer it stays 0-0, the more nervy we're going to get, especially because other teams have slipped up. Come and capitalise on that. Fantastic header.
Yeah, fair dues. John, it was a good little move by Liverpool. Quite a good idea, quite clever.
Yeah, Mane's like a fucking owl, isn't he? Like how his head just turns right around just to direct that ball. It was really good, to be honest with you. It was an excellent head. Like I watched the highlights again today, and just how he twists just to get enough on it just to put it in the top corner. It was great. I mean, he did kind of have a bit of a free header, but I think, but you can't take anything away from Mane's goal. It was sublime, like.
It was a very good goal, and it's good to see, when he got forwards with a variety of ways to score goals. That's always a good thing. Do you know what I mean? All right, so second goal. Firmino plays a beautiful free ball to Coutinho. Coutinho then touch and finish, like thunderous strike into the bottom corner. It was almost too easy, wasn't it, John?
Yeah, I mean, obviously not professional footballers ourselves, but you must feel like an absolute dickhead when it goes through your legs. The defender's goes through his legs and in the goal. It was unbelievable. That was the story of the game, though. It was just those passes were so precise. They kept on doing that. They'd just drill it across the floor and it'd go through like 4 Watford players and then you just bang it in. It was.
Yeah, fair enough. For me, it was just beast. But those 2 Brazilians, man, we gotta love watching these 2 going at it. Like,
they're almost telepathic, aren't they? The way they work together. But I've got to say that move again. Coutinho's finish, yeah. But the way it comes from midfield so quickly, we just go from midfield position to, hang on, there's a goal. That was so quick. Great vision by Coutinho. Also, the way he's such a distance from the goal. Just, yeah, why not? Like the confidence he's got to just shoot from there. Great goal. And it was brilliant because all of a sudden 2-0, 30 minutes. Watford are a bit shell-shocked because they hadn't conceded in 3 games going into this one. All of a sudden within 3 minutes they conceded 2 against us. Crowd are really up for it. The players are thinking floodgates are opening now. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it was perfect really at the time. Alright, so third goal. Coutinho played it out to Lallana. Lallana crosses it in. Can heads it right in there. Yeah, it's just mint. Like I was getting lost here. Yeah, we've scored a lot of headers recently.
Yeah, it's funny actually because when we started this game, we were putting a lot of balls in, and I was like, "What's the point of putting balls in? No one's tall enough to head it in." And then we go and score 2 headers. But
Scored 2 in the last game as well.
yeah. But yeah, Can. The best thing I loved about that was his celebration. Like just his little head nod at the end. He was like, "Yeah, I'm boss." But it was incredible. Like this division and just the understanding between the players to do that, because looking at it at first you think nothing's really going to happen here, and then the ball comes in and Chan's already there, and I don't know if they've been practicing that in the training ground, but yeah, it was just unbelievable. Like no one knew what to do. That was the story of the game with Watford. No, they didn't know what to do.
Yeah, they just were, like you say, they were shell shocked. You know what I mean, all the way through the game really. And yeah, Can goal scoring form though.
Great to see 2 goals in the last 2 matches. I think the goal of Palace really helped his confidence. But yeah, credit to Lallana. That was great play. What a beautiful ball in. He makes it easy for Can. Can just runs in. Great header. You know what? When that cross was coming in, especially because we got the 2 goals, I was like, we're going to go for here. It doesn't matter who's on the end. Unless Lucas is on the end of it, that's going to be a goal. That was a great header. That was fantastic. And just at that moment, it was just like this is one of the best Liverpool sides I've seen in years. People talk about 2014, we had a great run, but at that point you're like, we could score 6 or 7. Obviously we did score 6, but yeah, it was just fantastic to see. And again, it's a team goal. It's beautiful to see.
I'm going to make a bit of a point here now. Like we talk about the 2014 season, and there's going to be a lot of comparisons from this season to that season, rightly so. But in 2014, we weren't that good until like December. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like this whole start of the season, we've been mint. Like,
The thing about that team as well, it was just how good Suarez was. Yeah. Like I mean, he'd make something out of nothing, Suarez. And also as well, we had Sturridge was like, really good goals for scoring. It's like that's the best he's played for Liverpool is that season when he was alongside, arguably one of the best footballers in the world.
Steven Gerrard.
And yeah, but I mean that's all we had really in that team. Is like, remember, because Gerrard like a great season defensive mid, and otherwise no one was really quite there yet. But now we really are the kind of finished product. It looks like.
Yeah, we are looking amazing at the moment. Okay, 4th goal. Another corner from Coutinho, and the ball ends up at Lallana, who plays beautiful low cross across the box, and it's an easy tap in for Firmino. In the end, it's game over at that point, right?
I thought it was game over at half time, but yeah, again, great teamwork. And then the thing is, they make it easy for themselves. That kind of passing, Lallana, Firmino, guys who are doing so much off the ball running, their intelligence, their reading of the game is fantastic. But just to make a tap in like that, 4-0, and you're just thinking, how many is it going to be? But we make it so comfortable for ourselves because people talk about, Liverpool are going to get tired out because they go for this turbo, this like turbocharge, this like gegenpress. But the thing is, when you 4-0 up at that stage, all of a sudden Mane can come off. I think Lallana gets subbed off. So actually, we're making it easy for ourselves in that sense. But it was just brilliant. And it is great to see 4 goals, 4 different scorers at that point. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, it's your very, very, very good points, Tom. No, it's tremendous to watch. Do you know what I mean? And we're gonna do it. We are gonna do it anyway. So yeah, you think most teams 4 goals, 4 goals up at home, take your foot off the gas. You don't have to play so much anymore. And then we scored the 5th goal, and it was Hendo to Firmino to Mane. Goal, basically. Again, yeah, it's great to see Mane back in the goals, right?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think he was going to be out of it for too long. Mad fact as well, like he hasn't played for a losing. We haven't lost a game since we've had Mane. Play. Then again, we've only lost 1 game, haven't we? So.
No, that's a good point.
But yeah, it was a bit sad actually, really, to see him come off when he's on his brace. You know what I mean? But I can understand why. you know, because keep him fit. I think towards the end of the game, which we'll get onto in a bit, we kind of did lose our, not momentum, but we did a lot of it, you know, the pressure wasn't there as much. I mean, then again, I suppose we were fucking 6-1 up, so.
Yeah, that's true. And I tell you what, like I'm not looking forward to the African Cup of Nations. To be honest, it's going to be a big miss, right?
It'll be a big miss, but when you got Origi and Sturridge, who obviously we'll talk about Sturridge later, we've still got the squad there. We will miss him. I think it's 1 month, isn't it? The African Nations come back. Hopefully he doesn't get injured, but yeah, we will miss him. But then at the same time, the strength that we've got in the squad, I'm confident we'll be okay for that time.
Yeah, and that's the thing. There's always January as well. If we can get like someone in to sort of play, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. There's always, I mean, Ojo's back now, isn't he? Training, so.
Stephen Coker.
Yeah, get Stephen Coker in online. No, he's back at QPR now, I think. I don't even know or care. So yeah, Watford did have some good chances. Karius was excellent today.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yesterday.
I forgot to mention that as well. Okay, like, that's the first game he's had some real tests, you know. And fair to credit, to give Watford credit, they had some good shots, you know, they had some good chances, but he was outstanding, you know, really good. I don't want to say it because it, you know, flashbacks, but he's a good shot stopper, you know. He's playing with a bit more confidence now, and I think probably after this game we'll probably see a much better Karius than we have done, because he's shown us what he can do, and you know, he's like, oh, I can do this, and you know. No,
it's great to see. You know, we've been waiting for it really. He played pretty well against Crystal Palace, but he really turned it on in this game. Was it just like, because Watford did get quite a lot of chances in sort of short period of time? Were we just becoming complacent, or what do you think?
I think we were becoming a bit complacent. But in fairness to Watford, I mean, they, in the first 15 minutes, you know, they did try and play football. They did come at us, and say credit to their fans. Their fans stuck around. They didn't say, all right, you know, let's, you know, fuck this, we're losing 5-1 at Anfield, let's go home. They stayed till the end. They cheered their team on. In fairness, I think there was a kind of pride about Watford. I know it sounds really weird because they lost at Anfield 6-1, but there was a pride as if, well, you know, these travelling fans are at Anfield, let's still try and play football. I do respect them for that. Yeah. Credit to them there, and also credit to them because they beat Man United. That was fantastic. But no, in fairness to them, they just had a really good spell. I don't think that was us playing badly. They just had a very good spell, and Karius did very well.
Fair enough, yeah.
I think as well, who's that winger? The what's his name? Whoever that guy on the right was, because I didn't really think Milner had a very good game. He was all right, but not as good as he has been. But whoever their right winger was, he was awesome. I thought, like, that's where all the danger was coming from, you know, and that's where the goal comes from as well, from the right. Yeah. He had a really good name, and good game. And it's a pity I can't remember his name. It's like Ada something. I can't remember his name.
No, for some reason my mind's gone blank, but it usually is, to be honest. But there we are. All right, yeah. So yeah, they did get a goal. Fair play to them, they did. Yamat picks the ball up in the box with acres of space for some reason and bangs it into the corner. It was another gift from Liverpool, right?
Yeah, it was another gift. Yeah, we don't seem to like keeping clean sheets. Just makes games more interesting, I guess. But don't know, maybe we're going to some kind of record at the back. But no, in fairness though, it was a really good strike by Watford. But again, it's a gift. But then when you're 5-0 up at that point, yeah, don't worry too much. But I do want to see us really tighten up at the back. That's the thing. We won 6-1, but there's still a part of me like that's where we need to sort ourselves out.
And that's it. But like, you know, Johnny, you asked, did you care? You know, was it like, I mean, in hindsight, it's a wonderful thing, right? But like, we're 5-0 up, 1-6-1. Who cares?
At the end of the day, if we're going for the league, I mean, can you remember? There's been a time where the league come down to goal difference. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, he did.
But
that's once in a blue moon, right?
No pun intended.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But what I was going to say is it is kind of concerning that we've conceded more than Middlesbrough. Like, we've conceded the most goals in the top 9. But we just score.
Still got the best goal difference, though.
Exactly, yeah. So it shows you how much we scored. But it would be nice to tighten up at the back. But fuck it, 3 points. I'd rather have 3 points than a clean sheet.
That's it. Like, I think a lot has been made of it. Like, we've conceded one more goal than Man United. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, they're shit. Like, don't get me wrong, but you know, no one's talking about their leaky defence. Do you know what I mean? But no one's talking about them, so that's probably why. So because they're shite. Anyway, so 6th goal, brilliant. Nice way to cap the game off. It was another clever corner off the ball. Ball get to Sturridge, who started the move and then ends up in the box with the ball, which is really cool. Has to strike a goal. Good save by Pantamilion, who'd come on for Gomez as a sub. And yeah, Wijnaldum sticks in the rebound. You know, good for Ginny to finally get his first Liverpool game as well.
Yeah, his first goal. Yeah, yeah. I felt so sorry for Sturridge though, because he had so many good chances, so many good shots as well. Like that one where it's saved. You know, just the keeper just gets his fingertips to it. Yeah. But and then like Wijnaldum, who hasn't really been much of a goal threat, kind of just gets there for the rebound. But it was really good to see him, and maybe that give him more confidence going forwards, because that's like one of the things I was talking about in the last video. He just doesn't go forwards as much as we'd like him to see, but yeah, he was just it was a boss.
Yeah, like these corner things that like people do, we haven't done them for years. They're actually quite good, aren't they? We're scoring like goals for him and that. It's mad, isn't it?
It was great to see. I mean, it wasn't like the aerial threat. It was like, oh, let's get about 3 players by the corner flag. I was like, hang on, what's going on here? And yeah, you think about it, 3 of our goals from coming from corners, but it's really, really nice. And again, on the note of Sturridge, what I thought was great, the fans when he came on, they really wanted him. Like I wanted him. Yeah, everyone wanted him to get a goal. Klopp as well. Like Klopp bringing him on, I thought that was good because he didn't bring him on a Palace. All the team, you could see every time you had the ball, they were trying to set him up, really trying to set him up. And well done to Sturridge as well, because the way he came literally to the corner flag and then sets himself up for a shot. So unlucky not to score. He hit the bar twice. I love you, Daniel Sturridge. Obviously, when Mane goes, keep him around, and keep him around January, definitely. Van Alden, I'm really happy for him, because I think it's West Brom. He was inches away from his first goal. And it's one of those, shouldn't do the Lucas comparison, but it's one of those, you just want someone to get a goal. And right, it wasn't Sturridge, but it was Van Alden. And he got a nice cheer from the cop when he got that. But it's brilliant just to see that, to see 6-1, and just to see that team unity as well. Everyone's working together. I don't think there's egos anymore. I'm not going to mention any names, but I just don't think there's egos, because you can just see there's such a team unity, there's such a belief now.
Raheem Sterling.
Yeah.
Twat.
Yeah, fucking wanker. But yeah, that's the thing. It's just great to see. It's really great to see. And 6-1 as well. Just goal difference, best in the league now. Scored 30 goals in 11 games. Since that Burnley defeat, we're unbeaten. I can just see us not just beating teams, but absolutely hammering teams and really getting distance now.
Yeah, like I say, bar the Man United game, you know, we've scored 15 goals in 3 games at Anfield. Do you know what I mean? Which is amazing. Like, it's really, really cool. So, a really difficult question, to be honest. John, man of the match.
I have no idea. To be honest, yeah, it's
everyone.
Yeah, pretty much everyone was great. Coutinho, you know, same every week, isn't it? I think we've really got to brace ourselves at the end of the season. I don't think it'll come in.
Not for Premier League champions.
Yeah, because they're gonna be hammering down the doors for him, because he's now, I think this match just kind of put him into that upper class now, where he's just he's been so consistent this season, and he's just absolutely world class. Probably best attacking player in the Premier League, I'd say.
Definitely, arguably, yeah.
Yeah, you know, you've got probably him, then maybe De Bruyne, maybe Ozil's in good form at the moment, but Coutinho's just magic, isn't he?
Yeah, fair enough. I don't blame you for giving it to Coutinho. For me, I said he was going to have a much better game this one. Lallana had a couple of assists. Thought he just kept everything ticking over, and it's so important. It's really hard to miss it when you've got 6 goal scorers on the pitch, but he does keep it ticking over, starts those attacks, and like I say, gets 2 assists. And I'm glad to see him back, being involved in the good things that we do.
I was going to say both Coutinho and Lallana are best 2 men. No, it's I'd agree with both of you too. If I'm looking for another standout man, it's probably going to be Firmino. I thought Firmino, again, he's getting involved in goals, assists, he scores as well. And just the way he was linking up with Coutinho. That's the thing. I think Coutinho's amazing, but I think to have Firmino on there with him, it makes him that much better. And he's able to, he's able to play the game he wants to play because there's such an understanding between the two. Whereas unfortunately, I think with Sturridge, don't think that's there.
Yeah, fair enough. A couple of shout-outs. Matip as well. I thought it was awesome. Really solid. Klein had a good game. Hendo. Milner, yeah, he was all right. Lucas was all right. Missed a couple of big chances, but never mind. Mane obviously scores 2 goals as well. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Well done, Liverpool. Top of the league, best goal difference, 6-1. Do one Watford. Nah, you're all right. You're sound, but do one because we won 6-1 and that's mint. So yeah, just very happy. Very cold. Happy days. See, if you like what you saw today, give us a like, subscribe to the channel as well, get involved in the social media. All the information will be scrolling up and down. Tell your friends. Let's keep all this momentum going. Thanks for everybody who's been involved. Keep the comments coming in. What did you think of the game? How happy are you? Can Liverpool win the league? I think they can. Yeah, and we will see you next time for the Southampton preview. Up the Reds. See you later. Bye bye.